So I get asked all the time about supplements and weight loss. So we're in a health store. Let's look at some supplements that are truly good for weight loss that aren't just hype. Because I kind of find it funny that Dr. Oz, anything Dr. Oz says, people are buying it and we can't even keep it on the shelf. Like if Dr. Oz said drink fresh bird urine to lose fat, everybody would be doing it. There's solid nutritional research and that you would likely get from a nutritionist rather than Oz, who's actually a heart surgeon. Anyways, looking for things that are actually good, I like Citramax. Citramax is hydroxycitric acid. Hydroxycitric acid comes from a fruit that looks somewhat like that, called Garcinia cambogia. I picked this one up because it has a number of ingredients that are good for fat loss. One is chromium. Chromium lowers insulin levels. Insulin builds body fat. If you get insulin down, you'll lose body fat. That's why with a lot of clients I have them controlling their carbohydrates, which will lower insulin, which will lower body fat. So it has chromium. It has the Citramax, which does not burn fat, but it helps to slow down. It slows down the production of new body fat, because every day you're building body fat and burning body fat. So if we can build body fat more slowly, then it's going to be more like lose, 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 rather than lose, gain, which is what most people do in the normal course of a day. So it also has iodine, the last ingredient in this, which helps to support the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is like the accelerator pedal of your metabolism. So iodine and seaweed, which is a really rich source of iodine, helps to rev your metabolism and lose more weight. I'm going to show you one more product, which is chromium, which helps to lower your insulin levels. Chromium is it's an essential mineral, and most people are deficient. Why? One, because our food supply sucks, and two, because eating a lot of white carbs depletes the body of chromium. This is bad news because when we have less chromium in our body, that will make insulin levels go up, and higher insulin means more body fat. Here's a nice chromium. Normally, I'm not crazy about Swiss, but I like their chromium. It's a yeast chromium. It's about $6 or less. And it's an essential mineral that helps your body to be more efficient with insulin, lowers your insulin levels, and that will help you to be lean, and it will help reduce sugar cravings and carb cravings. Another thing which you can get in a health store, which is really good for you, will help your mood and also help your fat metabolism, is fish oil. So we can just take a little peek at the fish oil section. Nutri-C is a good fish oil. It's quite pure and it's made from smaller fish. You don't want fish oil made from larger animals. Some stores will sell seal oil. Seals are almost at the top of the food chain, so that would mean that they have more contaminants in their body. So the good products are made with smaller fish like herring, anchovy. Nutri-C has an added bonus that it doesn't really taste like fish. It just tastes kind of like grease. Cod liver oil is also a good choice because it gives you lots of omega-3 fats, those fat-burning, brain-friendly fats I was talking about, and it also gives you vitamin A and vitamin D as well as a bonus. And it tastes a little fishy, but it's worth it. Next we have fiber. Fiber is shown, if you increase the fiber in your diet, you will become leaner. We have research showing us that. And if you take fiber, from a food source, making you leaner, but if you take fiber as a supplement, that also causes us to become leaner, helps our fat metabolism. Here's an example of a fiber that I've used very often, especially when I'm doing detoxes. And it smells really weird. It's got some bizarre herbs in it, as well as psyllium, and it's very cleansing. It could be used every day for someone who has regularity issues. But really, any fiber that you'll take on a regular basis as a supplement is going to be a good idea. There's ones that you can mix with water. There's ones that you take as pills. Some people prefer mixing it into a drink. Some people prefer pills. You can't go wrong with fiber. It's going to help your general health. It's going to help you detox. And we also know that it helps people to be leaner. Coconut oil is an amazing fat. And we have about 40 years of research telling us that coconut oil is amazing for health. Besides health, coconut really stimulates your fat burning. A friend of mine hired me to do a nutrition program for him, and after a couple of months of having tons of coconut oil, this guy was shredded and put his abs all over Facebook. So if you want to do that as well, then hype up your coconut intake. Here's a big industrial size. This one's about $20 for almost a liter. We have many choices of coconut. Usually when I buy coconut oil, I'll buy a glass jar, and this is one of my favorite ones, and this is about $12 for a pound of it. And it's amazing. It stimulates your fat metabolism. It supports thyroid function. If you eat a lot of coconut oil, you're going to feel warmer, And that's a sign of thermogenesis. That's a sign that your metabolism has improved. The oil that I would avoid is vegetable oil. Don't think about having vegetable oil. It's really promoted as being healthy for us. It isn't. So virgin olive oil is great. It doesn't really have a specific fat burning property though. Coconut oil is unique in the sense that it's very easily metabolized by the body and actually promotes your metabolism.